We are here at the Imperial Model home in Grandura, and today's Sarasota home tour is featuring one of the largest and most impressive floor plans currently available in this exciting new Sarasota community. This is a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath home offering approximately just under 2,500 square feet, 2,454 of living space with a 2-car garage. And from the moment you walk through the door, which we're going to be doing, is immediately feels like a custom luxury home design around the way families actually live today. And it's a little bit of a construction site right now in the background, so you may be hearing a few things. What makes this Sarasota home tour so exciting is that the Imperial isn't just bigger, it's smarter. Buyers relocating to Sarasota are constantly asking for more space, multiple living areas, private guest accommodations, dedicated office spaces, and entertaining areas, and seamless indoor-outdoor living. And this home delivers all of this under one roof. As we continue through this Sarasota home tour, you'll notice that every space was designed with purpose, from the soaring ceilings, the expansive great room, to the gourmet kitchen, and the oversized, let's get through this aqua door, owner's retreat. Oh, they got the tunes going, so I'm going to take a couple of steps in here, but it's beautiful. You can see we'll turn around and check it out, okay? All right, so anyway, from the soaring ceilings, the expansive great room, to the gourmet kitchen and the oversized owner's retreat, this home feels grand without feeling overwhelming. And honestly, one of the reasons I wanted to feature this Sarasota home tour is because homes like the Imperial solve a challenge many luxury buyers face. They want room for a family, guests, hobbies, and entertaining without sacrificing style or functionality. In today's Sarasota home tour, we're going to explore the Imperial's incredible entertaining spaces and designer kitchen, that the upstairs living area, and the outdoor spaces that make this one of the flagship homes in Grandura. But here's what I want you to watch for as we go through this Sarasota home tour. There's one design feature that completely changes the way this home lives day to day, and it's one of the biggest reasons why buyers walk into the Imperial and immediately fall in love with it. So here we go. So as we're walking in, here's you falling in love with it because it's got a great little entrance on it. All right, there proceeds right over to the living area. Okay, and there's a little twist and turn over there. We'll check it out. But before we do, here's the first bedroom. Okay. All right. And just looking out here, I want to mention the exterior does have that grand architectural presence. And it is a premier model here in Grandura, by the way. Elegant luxury curb appeal that you saw. It's definitely an oversized footprint too. So just something to note. This does have, looks like almost the tile, but it's actually LVP, luxury vinyl plank. You got big front windows here that are impact, okay? So it's nice. You got big soaring ceilings, a nice big old, yep, you guessed it, chandelier right there. So let's keep it moving as we get through this. Now this is separated obviously from the primary bedroom. You do have one sink here. So maybe one of your favorite people will stay here because it has its own ensuite, which is always nice. And all the bedrooms in this one have that. All right. And you have the sunken floor, which makes it great. And a walk-in closet. So there you go. When you first walk in, nice little touch. You can get right to things now. This could be an office, just saying. All right. So you could have an office here at the front. Let's keep it moving. And we're going to talk about some lifestyle and major sizzle factors in just a moment. But let's go ahead and see that thing that was around the corner we couldn't see, and that is your powder room. All right. Sink. Business area. And you get it done. Now you do have a coat closet here as well, which could also opt for a linen closet. Okay. Great. And then we're through to the living area. All right. I'm going to get to some of these sizzle factors in a moment, and that big one that we're talking about just a little bit later. So stay tuned for that. It makes this place exceptional. So here's the living room. And it is shotgun style, which is nice to see because you don't see this all the time. So you do have the dining in between that and the kitchen, all right? So it's a dramatic open concept for sure. You get those soaring ceilings, again, abundant natural light coming through. Now, keep in mind, we are facing due east. So you're going to get fantastic sunrises through there. The front of the house will get those sunsets. All right, so that's the way it's oriented. All right, and this is a spacious great room, definitely designed for entertaining. Luxury finishes throughout and very comfortable flow for everyday living. All right, so look, you've got this nice dining section and you get the party all hanging out here. Now, before we get out there to that wonderful lanai, what could be behind these double doors? I want to ask you that question real quick. I think we should find out before we get to some of these sizzle factors. Oh, that's your pantry, by the way. Welcome to your pantry. Double door pantry. Nice way to tuck it away. All right. And then you do have an eat-in kitchen. So this one's a little cozier of a kitchen, but with the layout, it's just very big and flows nicely. All right. You have your built-ins on the oven. Right. That's KitchenAid. And you do have a KitchenAid refrigerator here. And of course, your cooktop stove with large vent. It's one of my favorite style vents. Just looks smooth. And you do have the cabinetry going all the way to the ceilings, or the ceiling, I should say. So it's really nice. You can put in some entertaining pieces up there, right? And then, of course, your dishwasher and sink. And you can look out here from your sink out into what's going on in the lanai. So there you go. You keep an eye on everything. It's kind of a good spot to do so. You need cameras for the rest of the house. It just keeps going. But at least you understand what you're getting into. All right. So talking about this massive section of the home and the gourmet kitchen. Great place for prepping. Pretty much the heart of the home, no doubt about it. And a strong connection with that indoor-outdoor. As we turn around, you have the entrance from the garage. And here's your little nook to sit down, stow your shoes away, coats, whatever, what have you. Sit down and relax. Get ready to enjoy your home. A little extra storage underneath the stairs. And we're going to cruise over here to your, yep, well, you just heard it. Security system said it before I did. So in the garage, 2-car, as we noted, you can still smell the epoxy. This is just recently done. It smells great. I don't know why epoxy smells good, but it does. And the flakes on here look great too. So you're not going to have to worry about slipping. Tons of tread, and it was a little wet out in certain sections. And I'm not slipping at all. I'm super grippy. So great to know that. And look at this. You have a garage that's cooled. So if you're a hobbyist and you want to be in here, boom, you got it. And there's your water tank, of course. Ready to go. And exterior exit that you've got there. All right, so we're going to just keep it rolling. I'm going to save that lanai for a minute, but I told you I'd get to those sizzle factors. All right, these are going to be lifestyle angle sizzle factors for you. And I'm going to have some more and then the major one. Okay, so this is a 2,454 square foot home of luxury, nothing but luxury, designed for large families and multi-generational living. We're going to find out in a moment why. Ideal for entertaining guests, multiple gathering spaces throughout the home. Oh, I guess I leaked a little bit of where we're going right now. Private retreats for family members and guests. Luxury living without sacrificing functionality. Resort style Florida lifestyle appeal. One of the most versatile floor plans available in Grandura. And look at how expansive this upper level is. I love how the layout is. There's your washer and dryer. And if you noted, there's only one bedroom downstairs. So, or office. And you have a sink in there, by the way, too. So great feature. So if you're trying to, a lot of homes have the master or primary downstairs. And as I find that, families and things, when as the kids get older, seems like that master or primary with ensuite actually moves to another section of the home, unlike this home. So just saying. Now, we do have a bathroom, your full bath here with tub. Got a vanity, one sink there. All right. And you get a full 1-year warranty with your brand new home, just something to note. Now we do go from carpet, right, which is in the upstairs and on the stairway up to tile in the bath. Now this is made out to be a gym, All right, but this would be another bedroom. Okay, so it's giving the options in case you didn't need all of these bedrooms as bedrooms. Oh, you just saw me. I snuck into the shot there. So that gives you a good idea. And you got built-ins here in the closet. So really nice. So we got through some of the sizzle factors. We got more coming, plus the main one you guys have been long waiting for. So here is the third or fourth bedroom, depending on how you're looking at it. And it does just keep going, doesn't it? It extends out a little bit further into this closet as well with the built-ins. Big natural light, big amounts of natural light coming through. Also over here, you got these cool little accent windows, right? That is pretty cool. So you can peek out there and catch those sunsets. And of course, it was all a dream. All right. I'm a Batman fan. I'm sure some of you guys out there are. You got some Marvel comics on here. Pretty cool. But anyways, this is carpeting out here. And we're going to proceed to another section of this living area. So here's the second one. So here it is. Feast your eyes. All right. So bonus space flex room. So this allows for the multiple living areas. We are rocking out in here. So, so you get an office, you get a media room, fitness or hobbies. Perfect for remote workers, by the way. And functionality for changing lifestyle needs. One of the Imperial's strongest selling features. So let the good times roll. Yes, sir. So gives you a good idea of this. They got little accents there on the wall. You got built-ins that we're hearing the music from. So there you go there. Okay. We're going to keep moving. It keeps going. So here we go. So stay tuned for those other sizzle factors coming to that big one. And we still got to check that lanai out that you're not going to want to miss. All right. So life has no rewind. Enjoy every moment. So what that sign says, here is your fourth bedroom, third or fourth at this point. And you do have this similar closet that's in there. Okay. And you do have the carrier right here, thermostat that you can control. Another, these homes do have two HVACs. So wait a second, we just stepped into the primary, the long waited. So here you go. So this is your primary with a king size bed. You do have the built-ins here too. You know, grandiose chandelier, letting everybody know who rules the roost here, that's for sure. As we come over here, you do have your walk-in closet that's a good size. All right, built-ins there, obviously. Nice accent wall back there. All right, and we cruise into your ensuite. Now, even though this home, or this bedroom and bathroom, right, are on the top floor with the other rooms, if you see what they did create privacy to the main bedroom area. You're insulated through the closet, and you're insulated through the ensuite. So there you go. So you're still finding a way to find privacy even while you have whoever you have upstairs living with you. So here is the dual sinks with the vanity. Get this nice shiny tile, probably the nicest tile in the place. And of course, why not? You deserve it. You should have that. And you do have the natural light sneaking in on this shower, as well as a nice little seat if you need to take one. So there you go. And then you do have your business room, the infamous, and a little linen closet. So there you go. It's a cozy little bathroom, but it's functional and makes it work. But you do have a tremendously large size bedroom. So that's the primary. All right, so getting to some of those other sizzle factors that we were mentioning, and stay tuned, like I said, for the big one that's coming. I still love how this is arranged with that living room up here. Just makes it really, really nice. So you got a lot going on this one. So getting to the community and location sizzle factors, this is located inside Granada, new luxury community in Sarasota, convenient access to shopping and dining at the UTC Mall. Of course, you do have the Square Mall that is now being changed over into basically a large plaza with Whole Foods coming, Chipotle's landed, Mr. and Mrs. Crab Seafood. You have a Trader Joe's going in over at that section. And you are just so close Just so many things. Now, there is still construction going on over here, so you have to bear with me and a couple little noises out here. But also, you have comfortable accommodations for guests and family, right? With this one, but wow, feast your eyes at this exterior portion. This is really, really nice. So anyways, it's a close drive to downtown. Okay, as we kind of scan over this, all right, you're only about 10 minutes from downtown. All right, you're near the golf parks and recreation. There's a ton of them around here. And Siesta Key Beach, the number one beach in the United States, you are literally like 10 minutes away. You're about 20 minutes away from the SRQ International Airport. All right. And UTC is approximately 15 minutes from here. Waterside is about the same. So a lot of options, which is just fantastic. So anyways, and near the major roads too. That's another one. Is I-75 is just like 10 minutes away. Highly desirable area. All right, and we're gonna get to the main sizzle factor in just a minute. But look at this. You got a outdoor kitchen here with your grill, blaze grill. Got a fridge over here. Got a big vent coming out, so you don't have to have. Which I've seen a lot of homes not get it right with that, where this does not vent outside. It's really sad to see, but it happens. And you do have over here more built-ins as well as a nice shaded area. Okay, now step out into the pool section. You do have your sun deck here. Okay, that steps into the full pool. It gets deeper and deeper as we go. Oh, did you note the water fountain right there? You definitely want to check that out. We got that big sizzle factor coming last, so stay tuned. And there's some seating right there for you. And you do have the travertine style tiles. Never get hot. Well, typically don't. I haven't found them to. Of course, in Sarasota, it does get a little warm, so we put them to the test. That's for sure here. And you can see they do have the stucco look, and then you have the finished look of the clapboard up there. So really nice, just a nice touch. It looks beautiful all around. And just so you're wondering, on the back side of this, there is a privacy fence that can go up, 6-foot vinyl fence, and there's shrubs and everything are going to grow right in. So you don't have to worry about that. Now the community itself, we're going to get to here. Let me drop what we've really been waiting for. So honestly, let me see here. Hold on, before I jump into that. Oh, let's get back inside. All right, this is beautiful floor plan. So I'm going to give you the main cooker on this one. Okay, so what makes this Imperial stand out isn't the size. Plenty of luxury homes offers large square footage. What separates this home is how effortlessly it combines grand scale entertainment with the comfort and privacy people want for everyday living. Nearly every room serves a purpose. Every space feels connected. The overall design creates an experience that feels both impressive, incredibly livable. Once you see how it all comes together, it's easy to understand why the Imperial has become one of Grandura's signature models. And just picture yourself sitting here, looking out your window to those beautiful, beautiful Sarasota sunsets from your second story. What a gorgeous view that's going to be. And we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining us on these Sarasota home tours. We are so grateful and appreciative. And you know the scoop that's coming. Until next time, bye for now.